Hello, and welcome to Brony Talk. I am Untouchable Chaos, and here we have Eclops.
Finally, the unveiling of Eclops has hit, I guess.
We showed them last time.
Yeah.
Alright, today's topic is fan fiction.
Sure.
I'm just going to start off with what I believe, and then I'll have his opinions.
Coolio.
Now, first we have Anon in Equestria. I told you guys never go to MLP because that's not a proper way to find the fan base. But if you're looking rather for stories, that's kind of the place to go. Anon in Equestria basically is where you are Anon, because there's really no set name for your character, I guess. But basically, you are here and you're in your house and you go to... Alright, Eclops is getting text messages and he forgot to turn his notifications off. But anyway, basically you start off in your house or on Earth, and the basic consensus that what I've been reading is something happens, whether Celestia transports you, you walk through a portal, or you just wake up there. But basically you just end up in Equestria. Everybody, or every pony, is freaking out because obviously you're human and they don't know what the fuck that is. So that's basically Anon in Equestria in a nutshell. Whatever happens next is purely up to whoever's writing it. I personally don't like how they portray some characters, but I can't always win. That's why I write my own. I'm not self-endorsing here, or self-plugging. So I'm just...
Self-plug, please.
So I'm just gonna input some people that I thought were good. For instance, motorcycles. Motorcycles are magic.
And you don't see them in Equestria. Why not?
I don't know. Maybe because they don't fucking like pollution. Alright, is Anon with 2 A's. He does some pretty funky, weird shit where the ponies are basically human. And it doesn't make a lot of sense, but he kind of explains. Actually, he doesn't, but ponies are human. He goes in, sees a bunch of humans, and then they say they're ponies. And he's all confused and was like, what the fuck is going on? And they can fly, they can do magic. Everything's revolved around magic for some reason, because fuck having Earth Pony or Pegasus have their own unique abilities, but no, it's all magic.
Eclops.
But the story was actually personally good. And next we have Mr. El Guapo, I believe is his name. It's not loading for me. Here it goes. Yeah, Mr. El Guapo. From him, I like Una Nota Dulce the most, because I can relate to him liking the classical music and liking the actual music and all that stuff. And it's pretty much how I would act, except for the fact of he makes a lot of references to the internet, and he talks to his brain a lot, which I don't do, but other than that, I can pretty much follow the story and say, hey, that's kind of like me. That's kind of how I would react. And then we have stuff like My Little Dashie, which a lot of people are like, oh, hey, that's the best thing ever, I cried. And it's like, yeah, it was decent. It was a story. It's just not that good, in my opinion. But that is just my opinion. And now we have the E-Cops input.
Well, My Little Dashie, I don't know. I find that maybe a little too creepy, but that's probably because I've been on 4chan too much, and so I see all this weird stuff that these bronies.
Well,
like to
he's
do
like
with ponies.
he's like in the ghetto, and then having all this colorful shit in his world. All of a sudden, he couldn't.
He gets shot. He gets shot. Hey,
Well,
man,
luckily,
what you got? You got a pony? Yeah. Okay. Bang.
that is pretty true.
See,
I was
maybe
wondering
that's
throughout
what-
the whole story is why wasn't that box inhabited by some homeless guy? If it was that bad of a neighborhood.
Yeah. No, see,
Instead,
probably
it was
with the
just
actual,
pony. No one saw it but him.
it's probably like the old.
So it's probably like his tulpa.
It's like an old cartoon. Behind this story, what the actual story is, he got shot. He's in a coma.
And he's
That's
just dreaming.
where it all happens. Yes.
And then when Dashie dies, that's when he wakes up. Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Oops.
Oops. Oops. Ponies die, apparently.
Oh no. Maybe they're like Digimon and they'll just come back in an egg. All
Bullshit.
recapitulated. Digimon's awesome.
But yeah, what were you reading earlier?
Oh yeah, I was reading
My Little Amnesia.
Yeah, Amnesia, the story of Twilight Sparkle.
How was that?
It wasn't really pony oriented. It was more like, hey, let's scare the shit out of Twilight Sparkle.
Oh.
And so they just throw her in there, and there's actually this, I believe there's this one, I kind of skimmed at some points, but there's this one point where I think they killed, Celestia.
What?
And she
How?
witnessed it. And so she's like, oh shit.
How do you kill a god?
Eclipse wouldn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't because I killed him. You heard it, guys. Lauren Foss is the only one who can kill Celestia.
Yeah, I don't...
That and cheese legs.
It was really cool. I didn't get to the ending because it was like 23 pages long, so I only read like a couple. But it was very horror oriented, so it was good. I like that.
Very
Horror.
whore.
Don't make me piss you off. I will say something, and you
Alright.
ain't going to like it.
Well, is that all you read, or did you read more?
I read some of yours, and that was pretty good.
Mm.
It was. I love your explanation too about it. Like, do you want to tell your explanation about your character and like the?
Oh, yeah, he's the densest motherfucker ever, and he doesn't notice when shit's going on. And then when he talks to ponies, he's just kind of overthinking shit, so they're just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And basically, everybody said on 4chan, they said it was like, oh, it was a decent opening, but you got Fluttershy wrong, and it's like, yeah, I guess I did, and I'm gonna get Rainbow Dash so well because, well, I'm more of a Rainbow Dash, but I like Fluttershy more.
Well, like no, I remember
Like, as soon as I add Rainbow Dash into the story, she's gonna be like so perfect because it's me.
Yeah.
I have the ego, I have the showing off and boasting and all that.
Yeah.
And I have to be better than people.
I love your main character. Like your explanation earlier was like, oh yeah, he's just a rich motherfucker that everyone thinks they are online.
Oh yeah.
They don't give a shit. Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Everybody thinks they don't have friends because they don't want friends, but inside they do want friends. But yeah, the reason he's rich is because he had inheritance from his rich grandparents. But that's my story. And I guess I can post a link for people to read. But that's all I can think about for this Brony talk. Next we'll have a playthrough of Ponymon. I don't remember if it was dawn or dusk. It was probably dusk, where Fluttershy's in it. But I'm going to pick that as main pony, because Flutter Pony is best pony. And then
Toki is best Toki.
Toki is best Toki, yes.
Cowboy Toki is best Toki.
But
You don't understand. Douchebag.
I hope you enjoyed the Brony talk. We'll have one next week. Actually, we'll have one whenever the hell we feel like. I'm sorry I haven't been updating. It's been hard getting people to join because they're all like, "Oh, I don't want to be a brony in real life. I just want to be in my basement and watch ponies." But yeah, time to wrap this up. Go watch ponies. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.
Oh, and if I ever get bored enough, I might write my own fan fiction of the story of Eclops. So,
And how he got killed by me.
yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, he got killed by me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
write
yeah.
that in. Just be
This
like, and then spaghetti fell from his pockets, and then he died.
Crap.
Bad
well,
end.
Well, then who's Toxic Who's? He's just the new DJ. DJ Pon. It's DJ Pon 3's new fiance. Everyone shut up.
You fucking wish. It's your waifu. You love her. You have sheets of her and jerk off to them.
I have a
What
button
are you,
of
a
her.
clapper?
I have a button. Eclops.
Eclops, please. Alright.
Eclops
Good night,
like
everybody.